Foxes, and this is Infectious Magazine.
This is Angela with Infectious Magazine here with For the Foxes. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Very well. How's the tour going?
Tour's been great.
Awesome.
You both look a little tired.
Yeah. I think we just got through of like the grind of the day of doing like playing the set, unloading gear, and then doing a signing, and now we're here. But
Never stops, right?
we're stoked.
No, I mean it does stop. And
It does stop.
And then it gets really fun.
I know you guys have talked about the importance of sort of finding a clique where you can belong within the music scene and making friends within it. How much of that, I guess, networking and finding that group to stick to do you think shapes the industry?
Shapes music. I'm sorry, can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah, sorry. So you've talked about the importance of finding cliques where you sort of belong within the music scene and making friends within different networks. How much of that do you think shapes the industry?
I mean, I definitely think it plays its role, but I think the most important thing is kind of just like being true to yourself and writing the music that you want to write. I think any band or anyone else who's in that clique or plays that same type of genre is going to gravitate towards what you're doing. But I definitely think that like making friends who are into the same type of stuff can help and aid the process, you know.
If you had been around as a band, say 30 years ago, how do you think that your impact, reach, or possibly even music and performance would have been different than it is today?
Oh man,
Maybe
30 years? So 80s?
Yes.
That's our jam.
Yeah, we
You
love
would have been
80s.
in your element, right?
I think we would
I'd
have
like
done
to
so
think
much
we would
better.
be, yeah.
I would think we would have did so much better in the 80s. We'd be like, put me in 84.
I think there would be like a lot more confidence to do exactly what we want to do.
Yeah.
I think so.
We kind of gotta like ease into it these days, but we'd be all 80s out if we could.
Definitely.
Find you a time machine.
Yeah.
So Band Happy is on the tour again this year, and I love the concept. I think it's really cool. If you could take a lesson from anyone, whether they're on the tour or not, who would it be?
That's a really good question.
I got two I can hit you with it real quick.
No, you hit it.
Piano lesson from Elton John. Songwriting lesson from Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins.
I'd like to be shown some things on the guitar by probably like I don't know. The guys in the Black Dahlia Murder are very good guitar players. I'd like to watch them and break down what exactly they're doing up there. They're really fast.
What do you want fans and aspiring artists to know about the music industry?
About the music industry, I think there's very like people don't see it from a different perspective from if you're actually in it, like any other business would be or any other industry that you get into. I mean, it's just like anything else, you know. There's a lot of fun stuff and a lot of things that, you know, this is a job at the end of the day, but we're having fun doing it, so we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, I think as a fan, if you're just intending to be a fan, you shouldn't worry about the music industry. Just listen to what music you want to listen to. If you like it, like it. Don't worry about the politics behind it, you know.
Unless you want to be in it.
Yeah, and that's what I said, unless you want to be in it.
With set lists, I've heard that it's a bit of an art to create it, you know, similar to track lists. Can you give us some insight into that and what goes into yours?
When it goes
Set list.
set list. We try to make sure the first two songs come out of the gate pretty hard, you know, make them flow pretty well, and then we want to definitely hit some fan favorites and the songs that have, like, you know, we liked writing. Obviously, fans have gravitated towards, so we try to play it a little bit for everyone.
Yeah, we kind of put like the slowest or most mellow song like 75% of the way through the set.
I think that's a good method.
Yeah.
Cool people down and amp them back up.
Yeah.
Right.
If given the chance, who would you like to interview, band or not?
There's a lot of interesting people out there, you know. I don't know, but a guy like Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys is just someone that's been around for so long, back when like music industry was a totally different thing, and he came up like in a family band that came up, and that dude's probably got some serious stories, and he's had all sorts of ups and downs in his career, so I'm sure the guy's got some great wild stories.
I'd interview Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Talk about his hairstyle transition from mid-90s to now. Also, what it feels like to be the man.
Yeah, that's true.
see sold by bands?
Wait, what was that?
Odd or unique piece of merch.
Yeah, that you'd like to see sold.
I mean, bands already do this, but I wish like all my favorite bands did this. Koozies for like a beer. I'm an avid koozie collector.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, and more bands should do it. We don't even do it. We should start doing it.
Follow your own advice.
Yeah.
I would like to see maybe like I saw like Butch Walker and the Black Widows did this. Like they all had, I don't know if they sold it as merch, but they all had like grease leather jackets with their logo on the back, which I think is sick. Like if the band did that, I would be like respect.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I really like that. What is one question that you'd like to be asked but never have been, and what is the answer?
Never asked. Maybe like I think if someone asked me like how long have I been playing music for, I've actually never been asked that, and like I think that's one of the most important things that contributes to this band and just what we're doing right now. We've been playing for a really long time, and we never really get asked like how long have you actually been playing music for, And the answer would be I was 7 when I started playing.
I think the answer for me would be what is the first song where you knew you loved music? And for me, it was, I remember in my old house that I lived in before I was even in kindergarten, listening and watching the music video for John Mellencamp's Wild Night, which is a Van Morrison cover. I remember that video, I remember that song, and that's like the first memory I have of music. I just remember loving, absolutely loving.
That was like
Very distinct memory, like probably my oldest memory.
that was one of my other questions, was what was your first musical memory? But now you've answered.
That would be mine.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yours big, yeah.
I actually just got a tattoo about that. This is a question that I had been asked before. The first musical memory of me actually playing music was in like my 2nd grade town show. I played like a drum cover to Bush's Machine Head, pissed a lot of people off, realized this was my jam, this is what I'm doing for life. It was awesome.
And then is there anything else you'd like to add?
We're doing a full-length record right after this Warped Tour, and we're gonna, hopefully it'll start making some waves, and we're just excited to get back in the studio for sure.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.